I will tell you what, Bitcoin is on the verge of a huge move. No ifs, ands, or nuts about it. Guys, looking at this chart, we have some very interesting patterns that we need to look at and some very interesting things in a very interesting channel you need to look at on this chart here. As well, on the daily chart for Bitcoin, we are continuously bouncing within this middle channel actually for about an entire week now within this middle channel, and we do think a big move is coming out of this channel. We don't think we're going to be in this channel for very much longer. And most importantly, right now as of this moment and as of the last 24 hours, Bitcoin is bouncing on our top of these three parallel channels right here. Super interesting, super fun to watch, guys. We have so much to get into in this episode. And over the last few days, altcoins have been pumping. What does this mean, and will they continue to pump? Is alt season just beginning? Is it right around the corner? Guys, I cannot wait to get into this update. Wow, welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope I did not interrupt you watching your dirty videos. If I did, I apologize, but this has to be seen, and then you can get back to the real fun. Am I right, brothers? Pound it. Wow, you guys are such dirty devils. This is huge. Guys, we have so much to talk about in this episode. And as always, you know, we can just get the intro out of the way. If you guys want to enter for these ledgers, all you have to do is leave a comment below. And in fact, we're going to give one of these bad boys away when we hit 20K, so less than 200 subscribers to go. Hoping within the next few days, potentially even this weekend would be huge. As well, you guys, we will be uploading our altcoin video. Very exciting stuff this weekend. I know it's been a bit of a delay, but we're extremely excited and we have a lot to cover in that video. Been a very busy week, but guys, wow. Guys, some days I wake up and it's as if I just got done visiting a water park. But in fact, it was just me in bed. Okay, this is huge. So guys, all you have to do to enter to win these ledgers is leave a comment below. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on the push notifications, ding that bell. And we can get right into the juicy tomatoes and meat and potatoes of this episode. Guys, so we have so much to talk about, and we'll start off with honestly what I think is the most interesting thing in this video, and that's this, you guys. So as of February 5th, now this is going on 8 days now, we have been in this channel, okay? We've talked about this channel. In fact, actually, this will be the first time I do mention this channel, okay? This is actually the first time this chart has debuted, but this is huge. Now, we have been in this channel trading, whether it's one of these three channels within this channel here, one of these three, okay? 1, 2, or 3, sorry, 3. And we noticed one thing, okay? When we came up here and broke out completely of this channel, you notice one thing here. Let's take a look at this. When we broke out of this channel, you see all these candles on the hourly chart, okay? We had a little drop this hour, then another little drop this hour, little drop this hour, a little one here, and when we failed this one, you can see this entire hour was huge. When we failed and broke out of this channel, look how much we dropped on the hourly chart here. Okay, this is from 10,000 to 9,698, so like $300 in 1 hour. Okay, that was the pretty big move that we saw about 3 days ago. Okay, so that's huge to recognize, and we found support pretty much at the bottom of this channel here. Okay, so we do think, now we have to take a look at this. In 1 hour, then we jumped from 97.78 all the way back up $500 to over 10.2 thousand US dollars. Absolutely catastrophic. Okay, this was huge. Now, where we found support was right here where this channel was trading for multiple days before breaking up in this channel, but it was staying within this channel for the most part, okay? And then you can see here, this is kind of where we found support. So as of right now, it looks like we're setting up almost to a similar pattern that we've already seen, okay? We break out of here, we see some big candles straight to the bottom of this candle, but then look where we're finding support. Almost exactly like we did the last time on this area that we traded on for a significant amount of time. Okay, so that's huge. And currently we're actually on an uptrend. So is it possible that over the next 24 hours or so, we do have a massive move back into this channel? Now, this is an ascending channel, so we have to keep this in mind. If we would jump back into this channel, it would be higher. You know, if we would jump into the middle channel, it would be higher than it was just a few days ago because this channel increases every single day. The price increases. Think of it like a lollipop. The more you lick of it, the less the lollipop there is. So let's say that we did within, let's say about 6 hours or so, that would put us anywhere between the 10.5 to the 10.6 if it was in the middle channel here. If it did like it did last time where it bounced straight into the middle channel of this channel here. So that's huge. So guys, we need to pay attention to that, but we also have to keep in mind that these patterns will not repeat forever. So if we did have, you know, there could be a rejection here and we could face lower lows, but we have to remember the trend right now. It's incredibly bullish, and I am biased right now to think that we could have another big move up in the near future, okay? Now, this could be the final time that we're testing these important levels, because guys, if we zoom out to this chart, we have been testing this level here basically since February 8th, right here. We're still basically in the same area here. Still basically testing this high from the summer of 2019, okay? So if we are able to break that, guys, you know how it is. The higher we get above here, the less and less resistance there is, and this thing will actually start moonshotting. It's been coiling and it's been under pressure, but there's going to be a point where it could pop off massively. And guys, we do have to keep in mind, though, we did not see a massive retracement here. So again, we have to always accept the possibility that we could see a revisit to some lower levels before continuing. But right now I want to remain pretty bullish because this market has just been showing itself to be very bullish. Okay, now let's actually go over to the daily chart here for Bitcoin, and you see this. Again, as we mentioned at the beginning of this video, Bitcoin has been trading within this middle channel on the daily chart ever since February 6th. And we see these wicks basically filling the entire channel each time. Let's take a look at this. This is actually pretty wild. The close, we had the close right at the top here, okay, right at about 98, all the way up to 10.2, basically almost the top of this channel. Then we did from the very top of the channel, or sorry, we had the close here at about 98, and then from about 9884 all the way up to the top here, 10,400. Over $500 right here covered this entire channel. And then again, we're testing here yesterday trying to get above this. We did not. So again, we bounced back to the bottom of this channel right now. And we're just trying to even ourselves out. And the momentum is really trying to push itself forward, and it's coiling and it's really trying here, guys. So this candle, to me, what this is showing is just a move back in preparation to continue move up. Currently, we don't have a confirmed rejection, okay? Now, if we get up here and say we try and test this again, we test like the 10.6, 10.7, and then fail again, then I could see this candle maybe coming and we could fail and have another breakdown. But as of right now, we're holding within this channel. And in fact, we're holding in the middle of this channel here, which is crucial to note. We did come down actually on the 4th of February and go to the bottom of this channel. What that looks like on this chart, on the hourly chart, okay, we have to go back pretty far to see that. But it was actually right back here. And that's before the channel that we're now in on the hourly chart. Okay, so now we're within something like this. And when that happened on the hourly chart here, it was right about here as we were, coming down and then broke out. So keep that in mind that when we came down here and touched the bottom of here, we shot straight back up. So now, honestly, we could even see a pullback a few $100 more even, and that could still be bullish if we get a pullback here. But guys, we talk about the most bullish scenario. The most bullish scenario, in my opinion, right now is, continue this day, maybe trading if ands or nuts about it, just trading like up and down or whatever, and then having a retest top of this channel. 10.7 will be it by that time. And guys, by that time, if we take a look on this chart, 10.7 is very much so above the highs from the summer, and maybe we'll be able to break up, go to 10.8, and maybe try to test 11K. But I do think significant resistance is still maybe around that 10.8. Guys, remember, all of the significant resistance is kind of exactly where we are right now. And, a few $100 above the top of this resistance, there's not nearly as much resistance as we're in now. I personally think the gummy gooey zone is 100% what we're in right now. And if we would be $1,000 higher than we are right now, I think this thing would be going much faster because there would not be as much resistance. So guys, let me know what you think about that. And then with altcoins, we do see a little bit of an altcoin pullback. Same thing, okay? Definitely think this is an indicator for the rest of the market. It's just doing the same thing, consolidation before trying higher. Guys, remember, we see this all the time. We see consolidations before trying to continue up here. So again, I wouldn't be surprised if for another 24, 48 hours, we did have some more consolidation. But similarly, I do think in that same time period, or a little bit after maybe that time period, again, I think we're going to have a nice retest here. And I really do think we might see something like we saw, okay, back on February 11th, just 2 days ago, where we moonshot back into this channel here. I think it really wants to. We see the momentum building, and I think it really wants to moon back into this channel here. Even more importantly, we take a look here to end the video on the daily chart. We see right now, Bitcoin so far as of today has bounced right now on the very tippy top of this line, guys. We've had this on here for about 2 to 3 months. There's 3 lines here. 1, 2, 3, absolutely crucial. We're bouncing right here, guys. Remember, we bounced right here, right on the 9,000 here, back on February 5th. That really started this whole move, and now we're testing this right now. Again, we could see some continued pullback. I really don't think we're necessarily going to go back to 92 at this point. I think this is a much more bullish uptrend. However, we did see a significant pullback like that actually back on January 22nd. Okay, we had a big pullback to the very top of this channel, which again, for here would be right around here, like the 94. So again, for the most bearish of the bullish scenarios, and we continue higher in the short term, meaning we could have a pullback to here. But again, guys, if we bounce right here, that is bull mode, ultimate bull mode. And you guys know I love giving you ultimate bull mode. Just love getting the juices flowing, getting all of that testosterone and estrogen, getting all that testosterone and estrogen pumping. I love it, guys. So that's huge. So again, we're pretty much at make or break time. Once we break this high with this high right here, and we really confirm this higher high, because again, we're technically not above it right now, but we've broken it multiple times over the last few days, and in fact, sometimes we do it within hours. It's been teeter-tottering up and down. Guys, once we really break and shatter this area, I think that's going to be a rock climb up. So this is why it's so crucial. Wow. So guys, let me know what you think. Make sure to leave a comment below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.